We are still in the town of Hermanus. It's quite busy.
Very touristy town.
It's very, yeah, it is known to be a very touristy town, and there's a long weekend coming up. I can't remember when's the last time that we've been here, but we're going to be quite arty today, and we are going to visit our art fair, which is quite different from our South American visits, because it was always something old. Hopefully today it's something new. It continue, I say. We're going close to the harbour.
I remember the traffic has been very difficult.
Yeah, and I think this is why we
Very
are
small.
busy town, small narrow streets. Here's parking of, are we 700 meters? There's disabled parking, and we are next to the ocean. Hopefully we'll see the tail of a whale.
Yeah.
I think this is quite nice. Of this part of the coastline is where you can see all the different towns. And there's people fishing.
Yeah, soon.
Soon, people, soon we will fish. Oh, it looks very busy here as well.
So what do you think of the art walk so far?
Oh, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nice, diverse,
Yeah.
beautiful setting.
Can't have a better setting.
No.
And very diverse. Okay, let's move on to that one.
Can do it so.
A whale tail as a seat.
Yes. Oh, dis 'n wet spot.
O, daar is die drainage nie.
Ja, is. Daar loop dit nou uit. See? Okay. With a splash. Whale tail with a splash.
Hello. Oh. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, what a surprise.
Ja. En nog iets interessant? So that was a very pleasant visit to Hermanus, much better than I remember it. Highly recommend coming in the week or in the quiet times. I think in the weekends will be maybe too busy and maybe over the top. But yeah, highly recommend if you want to hang around, talk nonsense, drink, eat and look at art. What do you think, honey?
I think it was really nice, a lovely day. So basically the same as what Louis said. And really nice art, and we even bumped into a friend. So, yeah, start of a good day.
Yes.
Yeah, and now where are we going to?
To the place we can't say,
Island Kraalsmond. So it's more an owl, not a
Owl Cliff's mouth.
Yeah, but so maybe it's a kind of a river, maybe a
Yeah.
mond. We will see in due time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We continued northeast along the coastline, trying to stay as close to the sea as possible. Sometimes we had to head inland, but we arrived at Island Kraalsmond, our next campsite for a few days. While we are exploring the South African coastline, we are also settling in and making a few changes. So the mission for today is to cut out some ground sheet and line all our storage boxes just to prevent a little bit of shake and wear, so that everything sits at least on some rubber. So Karine is hard at work packing out the bins and checking. She has done all the washing. She's been working extremely hard. Light stuff on the road, sweetie. Yeah.
Getting stronger every day.
So is the measuring tape, the scissors, and workbench made from a bin while we work hard.
I'm busy doing the interior. We are just putting a bit of the rubber here. What do you call this? Like a
rubber mat.
Rubber mat, outside mat that we're busy cutting up, just to insulate and maybe just absorb the beating, or if you drive a corrugated road. I've already cut this out, so you can see it's nicely here. And now I need to do this one, and we are going to do it for all the cupboards inside, and then also Louis is busy with the bins.
Yes, let me show you the outside. So I've cut this one out, and on the other side I've got the same.
Yeah.
We are finding that the car gathers quite a bit of moisture. So we're drying out a few things. A few mornings we had to leave very early and we couldn't dry the canvas. So yeah, it's something we need to adapt to and get used to.
And yeah, I also think this cupboard is quite big, and there's a lot of glass bottles in here that attracts moisture. So maybe just leave it open more, you know?
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Okay.
Nice day.
Yeah, the days are
It's a nice sunny day
warm.
to work. It's actually quite hot. First world problems. Hashtag winter problems, it's too hot. Okay. So now I have, I can do 70 and 67. Oh, yeah, 70 by 66.
I measured on the other corner and then I cut across. That's how I did mine.
Yeah, I've already cut, so.
And while we do it, we are also rethinking how we're packing, what fits where, because we are currently really not sure what we pack where. It's a very different packing from our previous build where everything was in ammo cases. But this is the general idea that we are working with, and then we pack everything back. By Oudtshoornsmond, today we plan on driving a whopping 15 kilometers, but let's first show you how we fill up our water. So here's our water filler. Please. after the flood, it was a leaky tank. We are still quite... Oh, as I said, we're quite careful filling up with water. So let's open it a little bit. Because the water pressure here seems to be a bit higher. And so we're doing it by the minute, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Because currently we don't need that much.
Een klein beetje openmaken as jy wil. Klein beetje.
The tank takes 120 liters. And we also have a filter system.
Yeah, you can see a little bit through the yeah. So I angled it towards the left hand side now, so that you don't, the pipe isn't on the knak of the knop.
On the bend.
On the thinnest part.
Morning from the Dam campsite along the coast of the south coast of eastern South Africa. The Dam literally means the dam, and it is probably the best location we've stayed at so far, right by the sea. You literally cannot camp closer to the ocean than you can camp here. As the Fearless on Four Wheels team believes in waste not whatnot, Corinne is repairing her second favorite camping chair. Again. She's been fixing it and using it since 2017.
The frame works, is very solid.
Yeah. She obviously sits on it a lot. So it's a glue canvas repair job. I've just started the fire.
It's a sticky repair job.
The cormorants and seagulls has been our company. And one car over there where we haven't seen the people much. I've seen them once today. But I've been inside as well editing, so maybe it's not just me. Corinne's been working on a chair and working on a tan.
And also on the Velcro, on the awning.
Oh yes, she's done improvements to the awning as well. We've been busy bees.
So it's quite dry.
What?
The glue.
Oh, it dries quickly.
I think it's ready.
Well, you need to give it, what, 10 minutes?
That's what the other instruction says, but I think we must put it, attach it. Van this has been 10 minutes. It's been taking a bit longer than what I thought, so what I want you to do is we are going to put it, we're going to center it. Push. Okay, you need to press it down in the center, and then we need to spread it. You need to spread
is that center?
Yeah. Okay, so now we must just press it out like this. If you know what you're doing. Put the glue on the... Okay, success!
Around the corner. Okay, now it must just dry, otherwise you're going to glue your ass to the chair.
It's not going to be a solid fixture.
But I won't be able to fold you up with the chair.
I don't have a bag for it.
And another tradition we have at Fearless on Four Wheels, at the beginning of each big trip, and if there is any unnecessarily underwear, we burn it to say thank you to the gods of travel and to wish us good luck. So this time I'm lucky enough to burn Corinne's bra. May we travel many thousands of kilometers safe and sound.
In the name of braless.
Yeah, in the name of braless, the god of travel and good fortune.
Are you happy? You feel blessed.
I'm blessed, yes. And we ended that day with a lovely braai right by the sea. We haven't tried catching fish yet, so we had to settle for a meat and mealie braai. We headed off the next morning, sticking to the gravel roads, driving through beautiful landscapes with farmland all around. We were heading to Cape Agulhas, the southern tip of Africa, a place we visited before and that brought up great memories of past adventures. We are at the southern tip of Africa again. Last time we were here, we were heading to the southern tip of South America. And now we are back 3 and a bit years later. And what an adventure it was. But now, it's a bit windy. Hope you can hear the audio. Now we are going to be following the coastline of Southern Africa. Here. Yes.
Right here.
I think it's about here. And then we're heading backwards. This should be the Limpopo.
Oh.
So that should be South Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique.
Still a stretch to go?
Yes. Thank God. We've done a whole 200 kilometers in about a week. In our next episode, we head off to the Whoop Nature Reserve. But I have to start working on my unfitness. So I'm taking on a little bit of a hike with Katrina before I will send her off on her own. She's moving a bit faster. And then I also take a little bit of a fall.
Oops.
That's a story for another time. Please head over to patreon.com/Fearless on 4 Wheels to subscribe and get these videos first and view them ad-free. Or like and subscribe this video to support our channel. Thank you for watching.